Hi, beautiful Aries. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Aries, this is your mid-month reading. So we're doing a reading about mid-July until mid-August, you can think. And we're doing the reading round about 2 full moons. Actually, 1 super moon in the mid of July, and that stretches till the next full moon in mid-August. So that's going to play a role in this reading, and it's going to play a role in this time period, mid-July until mid-August. That is like when I do the reading, like the monthly reading for July, that's when we step into new moon energy until next new moon. So it's like very much like startup, new ideas, new inspiration, new. And then the full moon is like when something comes full circle, something has a manifesting effect, something is coming to a close. So that's going to play a part in this reading for sure. We're going to get all the cards on the table, the foundational cards, the clarifiers, everything. And then we're going to get into the energy. And at the end of this reading, there's going to be a second part. So if you feel like this is your story, you want to know more, you're so welcome there to the extension. I'm using the mystical wisdom as a foundation. Wow. We're getting all the cards at the same time. Where? Okay. Middle. Wow, there's a lot of cards here. And where does these ones? Where does this go? Really? Choices. Okay. Wow. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 initial cards as a basis, which is quite rare. First card out, Battle of the Blues. Feeling fatigue, feeling deprived, feeling like it's no fun. It's just no fun. We're going to see what that is about. Second card, or precision rather, is Memories of Love. I'm feeling Memories of Love with this first card, and then we have Choices with this big blood moon, perhaps the super moon to keep in mind, mid-July. Choices there. And then the third position is Opportunity Knocks. Go for it with knowledge. Like it's not a clarifier, it's coming out together. So it's like you gain enough knowledge, you have enough meat on your bones, as I would say in Swedish. I don't know if that is the expression in English, but like you have enough information, you have what it takes, you have enough life experience to go for it. Like you don't have to wait around to do this thing in business, to do this thing in relationships. An opportunity knocks. So when it does, like, don't hold back. And then we're going to clarify, and I'm going to clarify with the fairy cards, switching it up a little bit this time. Battle of the Blues. Why is that here for Aries, please? Mid-month. 3 of Summer. That's awesome. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or birth. Friends you cherish. That is just awesome. That's as a clarifier for Battle of the Blues. And then Choices and Memories. Remember, why is that here for Aries, please? Mid-month. Why is this here for Aries? One more. 8 of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship, Jesus, and long-term projects. That comes out with Choices and Memories. There's an interesting mix here. Really interesting mix here. And then we have the opportunity knocks with knowledge. So let's see what that is about. Opportunity knocks with knowledge. Why is that here for Aries, please? And then we get the unity card. Come together with others to do like projects together, to have fun together, this is a relationship, you will come together, okay? So we're starting with and I just wanted to have the angels be a part of this reading today. They sort of always are, but the angel deck. So we're going to see where that plays in. Battle of the Blues. Take steps toward positive change. And then news worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. I'm just feeling that there's a lot going on. Like there's a lot of things to celebrate. You have a lot of beautiful friends, maybe not like gazillion friends around you, but enough friends around you that you should feel. I'm not telling you how you should feel. I just mean the obvious is like you have friends around you. You have a lot of celebrations going on around you, festivities. Maybe because of this, at least in the northern hemisphere, we have like summer and vacation coming up. And it's like it's a period of a lot of celebration. Underneath this though, Aries, I don't know, there's just this fatigueness or this questioning or not feeling that authentic joy. Not feeling, so maybe you're at this disco, whoever goes to a disco, you're at this party or you're at this celebration of some sort. And, you know, while you're there, you're the party princess or you're the party prince of the party. You're full on and it doesn't feel like it's what do you say? Like an act or a mask or like something you're playing or pretending. It really feels like you're having fun when you're there, and then only to come home or just even as you're at this celebration, you're sort of walking away, like maybe into the bathroom, or you go like to stand at this table or at this, I sitting on this couch or like whatever, wherever you are. And then it's like it strikes you that you just feel this, I don't know if it's a loneliness or that you're so overworked that it's like every moment that you catch your breath, you're reminded of the fatigueness in your body. Like there's whether this is like almost feeling a little bit depressed or sad, frustrated, or if this is like real, like you need a break, like you need a vacation, Aries, like you need, I'm sorry. So my throat is starting to act up here. Let's see if it releases when I tell you. It can partly be mine as well. Do you feel like you're not coming to your full right? Does that make sense? Do you feel like you're not like the full version of who you are in a bigger setting, or like we're coming together with all these people and you just feel like you're not fully you, or is it vice versa? You're like fully you when you're out there, and then you come back home and it's like, I'm not feeling it. There's something going on here that is like, okay, underneath it all, you need more energy, or you need more fun, or you need more joy, like tangible joy, not just joy when the party is starting, but joy even in the mundane chores, everyday hour living of life. Does that make sense? We need to have that joy stability there, not just when it's like it's go time. Okay? And then we move to choices and memories. So this is very like the memory, and I strongly get like memories of love. And this is usually when you get nostalgic, like when you're starting to think about like maybe a relationship from your past, maybe a job you had in the past where like everything felt really good. Maybe the coworkers were great. Maybe the relationship with your employees, like if you were the boss, you had employees and the relationship with them were really great, or this is a love relationship you're thinking about, like, oh, wasn't it great when I was with that person? And it's like, and so it makes me feel like perhaps you're single, or you're in this relationship that it doesn't really fulfill you. Or if it's not relationships, like in terms of love, it can be that either you're looking for your passion, like you're looking for your purpose in life, or you're at this job and you're not fulfilled there. You're not feeling it. It's not like you're jumping out of bed in the morning like, yay, I'm gonna get to continue to do this because it feels so awesome, you know? There simultaneously there's choices here. So that's what I'm feeling with, like, it's an interesting mix here, because it's like we have it's not like you don't have the parties or you don't have the friends. You could right now call up a friend and say, hey, can I come over and talk? Or like, you know, not even come over, can we talk for a bit? And they would be so up for it, you know? Or like there's constantly this celebrations or parties or things going on. It's not like it's completely ebb and you have nothing or no one, but underneath it there's a lack of interest, for better words. It's a lack of life. It's a lack of joy. The joy is not consistent. The joy is only consistent to when the party's happening. The joy should be consistent whenever. And we're thinking about, like, we're being nostalgic. Is almost a little bit like it was better back when, you know? And it tends to be like the older generation always that like looks back and, oh, it was so much easier then, or it was better back when, or, you know. But you're presented with choices. It's not like you don't have opportunities to find your purpose or your passion. And it's not like if you don't have opportunities to meet, if this is a relationship situation, like you want to meet someone romantically, or you want to meet new friends, or like the opportunities are there, but you're more like the mindset is somewhere else. So you might even miss the party a little bit. Like you might even miss what's going on right in front of your face. And so this is do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So what I'm getting with this is like, okay, maybe just indulge yourself a little bit more. I don't know if you use that word when it comes to like finding out more about your purpose or passion, that you indulge yourself, but like immerse yourself, like go into this. If you really want, if you want to find a new passion, if you want to follow your purpose, and you might not even know what that is. If you're at this job and you don't really, like, it doesn't fulfill you, you just feel like this is not, you might even have a clear idea what you would like to do if you just felt like you had a path to go there. You just don't know how. Get into it, like get into the details of it, get into what would you have to do? Is there anything you can do right now, like that takes you in that direction? I'm sure that there's like things that you really could start doing right now if you really researched a little bit. Same goes for a love relationship. Like, what do you feel right now that there is something you could do to bring like a new spark into your already committed relationship? If you're in a relationship already and you feel like it's a little bit dull, it doesn't seem to go anywhere, is there anything right now that you know would cheer everyone up if you just did that one thing? Or if you're single, is there anything, it doesn't have to be like, okay, you have to go on a dating app site. You don't have to go out into, you know, where every person in the world is to find that person. But it can just be an adjustment inwards. Like you can just sit in meditation and just feel the feeling of this love and feel like, is there anything you can do right now that puts you on that path? And try to get out of the, it was better back when. If this is bringing you, clear joy. Thinking about your past relationships, past work situations. Maybe you were at this job and you and this other person just hit it off. Like you just had so much fun at this job. And now you're in this work situation and you don't feel that same kinship with someone else. If thinking about that past person brings you like so much joy, and thinking about them just brings like, oh my God, I feel so excited as soon as I think about them. Or does it bring a sort of a little bit of a sadness over you? Like, does it put a damper on the situation? Because as you start to think about this person, it's like, oh, well, this person, that's not how I have it now, is it? That's not, I will never find that relationship again. I will never have that fun at my job again. Like, look at the coworkers here. Like, oh my God, is this bringing joy? Is this bringing clear joy and bringing more of the energy that you are wanting? Then by all means, continue to think about it. But if it brings you down a little bit and you're thinking about it in a nostalgic fashion, that it was better back when, then I would drop this. And so then what can you do instead? What can you do right now, Aries, that brings you that feeling of connection to another, feeling of belonging, feeling like we're on the same team, which segueing beautifully into this next one, is that there is opportunity knocking here. And the final product is unity. I think you long for belonging to this community, or belonging to this group of friends, or belonging to this being in this purpose-driven work where you just feel like it really makes a difference what you're doing. Like it makes you happy, it makes the world happy. Even if this is like a love relationship, it's like you're wanting to be in this partnership where you feel like we can have so much fun together. We can share this. It's like having a meal and eating it alone is like, it's quite boring. Except for me, I don't think that, but I might be a little bit weird. I'm like, oh, I love my solitude and hermit mode. But for you, Aries, it just feels like making this 3-course dinner just to sit down and eat that meal on your own, or just, go on this journey and just feel really passionate about something and have a group to share that with, unity. And so we have opportunity knocks, go for it. And we have knowledge. It's a little bit like this here as well. And it's 8, so it's endless possibilities here. It's not like seek knowledge, seek whatever else you can do. Just stop being stuck in a rut. These are, I will be the first person to ever recommend to not do anything physically before you have shifted your vibration around the situation, or before you have shifted your energy around the situation. But this is one of those times where it's like, if you're laying on your couch and you just feel like, oh, nothing really is happening, even though the vibration or the inspiration hasn't really come that says, go out on the walk. This is one of those times where I would just start doing it. I would just get my butt off the couch. I would just put on my shoes and go out. And it doesn't have to be like a mile-long walk. You can just go out and sit in nature, sit by the water, sit in the sun. Just making that little shift is going to make you shift your vibration. And it's going to clear up some cloudiness, and it's going to bring more clarity to the situation. You have what it takes. Like I said before, it's like you have enough meat on your legs. You have enough life experience. You have enough knowledge to know what it is that you don't want, so that you know what it is that you do want. We have opportunity knocking at your door, literally right now. And if you don't see it, there needs to be a mind shift. There needs to be a shift in your belief. We need to get out of this rut a little bit. And if this is not nostalgia that brings happiness, you're not your past. The past is only for you to bring clarity to your present moment, so that you know what you like to do right now. If you were completely free, just do whatever you wanted. to go for wherever you wanted to go, like to just move forward. What is the next thing you would do? Or what is the next thought that comes to mind? I'm going to move this into the extension and see what else I can find there for you. If you feel like this first part is your reading, like I am so resonating with this, or like I feel like little breadcrumbs in here, there might be something in here for me, you're so welcome to the part 2 of this reading, the extension of this reading. And for some reason, the angels wants to talk and they didn't come up here, so they probably will come in the extension. If you're interested in that, just read about the 2 ways to get to the second part in the description box. Whatever fits you better, click that link. If not, thank you so much, Aries, for coming here and joining me in these readings. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.